Dun, 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 dun.
That their power shielded them from very real consequences. But today, you, the jury, prove that's not the case. Show them that they will be held accountable, because those with the most power have the most to answer for. And
Yeah.
you win the game. And yeah, about that, it's true. I am a
breaking
Hulk.
the fourth
And
wall
I'm guessing you're not
already.
going to be able to focus on this fun lawyer show until you know all about that. So let me get you up to speed. A few months ago, I went on a road trip with my cousin Bruce.
Yeah, it worked. My arm
Looks like we're getting the origin already.
Yes,
Just get it out the way. I like that.
I made this little device.
Okay, so
Do I need to try
back
that?
to what I was saying before.
Chopsticks with Cheetos?
Oh, God.
Steve Rogers, obviously Captain America.
Oh, there go the ship. Ding. Ding.
Oh, come on. Where you going?
Hey, we're just being friendly.
Yeah, where you going? So what? You two gonna talk to us?
Oh, y'all better. I better back.
Did we hit a spaceship?
Yeah, it's a car and Class A courier craft. They're probably trying to deliver a message. I gotta get to the bottom of that. You know, weird stuff just gonna find you when you're a Hulk. First, we gotta deal with you.
Me.
History back on Sakaar.
You and I, we share a rare combination of genetic factors that allow us to synthesize gamma radiation.
Hulk science. Getting some Hulk science
So
here.
I turn into a Hulk now too.
I have been analyzing your blood, and the way it synthesized gamma, I was able to use it to completely heal my arm.
Because I'm better than you?
It's just basically different.
In a better way.
In conclusion, my arm is healed, and now I'm able to be my fully integrated self again.
Interesting.
Smart Hulk.
Well, it's pretty smug to call yourself smart.
Interesting.
I didn't come up with it.
Her blood helped him.
Don't lawyer me.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse?
Jen?
Yeah?
Wait, you're still Jen? Right now?
Yeah? And I'm conscious.
This is incredible. You don't have an ego. You're the only one in there?
As far as I can tell.
This is huge, Jen. I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling? You don't have another guy to wrestle with for 10 years.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Hulk different.
That's about $1 million worth of damage back there.
Did you just say bruh?
You really don't feel
Hulk
like
just say bruh?
hand on the wheel at all.
Alright, Hulk. So does that make her different, or does that make Hulk different, that he's got to wrestle with another person?
To tolerate distress and regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. Do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when competent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me. No, I'm doing this.
This is completely new territory.
Hulk confused.
My life wasn't taken away.
Really? Oh, so you didn't wind up alone? Hiding away on some remote beach with no friends, no relationships, never seeing your family, and definitely not dealing with a decade's worth of trauma? Why would you want that for me, Bruce? Your cautionary tale.
That's the price you have to pay for keeping the world safe.
It's not wrong that I am choosing to help people in the way that I've always wanted to. Dialectical behavioral bullshit!
Uh-oh, that's fighting words. Oh, no, she just threw the first punch, too. That's fighting words. Come on, Cuzzo. We're gonna have to fight now, Cuzzo. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, we haven't seen that in a minute. Ain't seen that in a minute.
Why don't you listen to someone who's been through all this before?
Because we're different people.
Dang, broke the glasses. Oh nah. Oh nah. You done made Hulk mad. Dang.
You're fixing it.
You a big ass kid. He's so nonchalant with it though.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go win this case.
Got the origin story, episode 1. I like that. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Dang. Titania just shows up.
Do your thing. Right now in front of everybody? Yes.
She's like, yeah. Yeah, go do the thing.
Jen,
Come on, what you doing? Do the thing.
Jen.
Okay. Oh, that's her first time.
Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
That's it? You got her ass whooped like that? That was quick.
They wanna know who's that girl.
They about to end it like that? Okay.
I'm ready to give my closing argument now.
Hey, that's tough. That's tough. Post credit.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin.
Oh.
He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not drunk?
Captain America.
Ah hell. Ah hell. Ah hell. What's up, everybody? This is Dennis Smith. You're watching the alternate timeline. Just got done watching She-Hulk, episode 1. And man, all I gotta say after that is, why my man Hulk put Steve Rogers' business out there like that? Why he put my man's business all out there in them streets like that? That's crazy. Just spilled all the beans. Hilarious. My favorite part though is Chris Evans tweeting about it. He was tweeting that he was definitely watching She-Hulk episode 1. He thought it was funny, and it was a good time. It was a good time, man. Like seeing that that interaction right there. Yeah, that was episode 1. I really enjoyed it, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit after you guys saw my reactions. Let's talk about it a little bit. So I'm gonna just jump right in. Talk about the editing a little bit, because I see that's like one of the things a lot of people are talking about. You know, the Twitter film junkies out there talking a lot about the editing looking a little clunky or whatever. For me, it actually works with this show. You know, I really like what they did. It kind of runs like a comic book in my opinion, and for this show that actually plays well. It runs well for me, and you know the way it was moving, jumping scene to scene, it actually works out for me in this show. It was moving right along. Episode 1, they did not waste any time telling the origin story, the explanations between Hulk, because we had to learn a lot about Hulk, what he's been going through. We had to learn about She-Hulk and how she got her powers, and so yeah, I think all the explanations is out the way, the transformations out the way, the origins out the way. So I'm happy they did that in episode 1, as opposed to like what they did with Moon Knight, which I still love that show. But as opposed to what they did there, where all 6 episodes were basically the origin story itself. Here we got episode 1 is the origin story, and then the rest, the next 8 episodes are going to be basically just fun, man. Just have fun with it, breaking the fourth wall and hulking out. So I'm looking forward to that. What else? We got a lot of Hulk science in this episode. A lot of Hulk explanations. Um, just how his gamma works, how it affects Jennifer Walters ultimately becoming She-Hulk, and how her blood actually affects Bruce. I thought that was interesting how he kind of used her blood to help heal his arm. So we got the explanation of how his arm is healed. So through Jennifer, which is cool, which is cool. Um, without he now doesn't have to use that inhibitor that he created to help him heal, but he's completely fine apparently. So yeah, Bruce, I thought it was cool. Bruce and Hulk being two different people, but uh having two different personalities in there. But She-Hulk is just Jennifer Walters. Uh, I thought that was a little interesting, and I like that. I appreciate that difference right there, and thought that was interesting. So yeah, man, I really enjoyed this first episode. To me, the way it is kind of choppy, it plays like a comic book. So I really enjoyed that. So because Jennifer Walters is She-Hulk as well, so like there's no dual personalities. It's not another person she has to deal with. I believe because of that, she's always in control. Um, and I believe that's why when Hulk is training her or whatever, she's able to pick up things easily because she's always been in control, and she goes she has that moment where she goes in on Hulk, and being a lady and having to control, always having to be in control, because if not, then they'll be seen a certain way and stuff like that. That's what Marvel does, man. That's what they do in the comics too. So that was a big time part right there, being a lady and having to deal with what she deals with, uh and always she has to always be in control. So I'm pretty sure that helps her out when she is indeed hulking out. Also love that they're kind of keeping Tony Stark and Captain America alive in the MCU. Especially in this episode, this first episode, stories like what the Hulk was telling Jennifer Walters, um, and then them goofing off about Captain America was pretty funny. But I love that they're kind of keeping them alive and keeping those two, in our heads or in our thoughts. So I really like that. Tony helping the Hulk build this place out in Mexico and giving him, supplying him with a lab in the basement. Pretty cool. It's neat stuff. I really love when they're able to do stuff like that. Incorporate things about Tony Stark and Captain America, Black Widow, the OGs, things like that. Stuff like that makes a show like this way more enjoyable, in my opinion. And it's also amazing a character like She-Hulk, as ridiculous as that is. It's crazy um how kind of grounded this show is as well. A character like that has so many possibilities. Being a lawyer and being a Hulk, that you can do so much with her. But it's cool how this, especially in this first episode, how grounded the show feels. And I appreciate that. So that's cool. So obviously, one of the big questions with this first episode, people were really curious about the ship from Sakaar that caused them to crash. Many people suspecting that it may have some ties to Hulk, possibly having a son back on Sakaar, or maybe some kind of connection with World War Hulk. We've been hearing rumblings about that possibly being a setup, and that would be amazing because we need to see more Hulk. We need to spend more time with Hulk, in my opinion. And a Hulk movie, or what's kind of been rumored is like a 4-part limited series, like a long 4-part series, um, would be simply amazing just to spend that time with Hulk. I think we definitely would need that. The other big question is Titania, at the end, breaking into that courtroom. What made her show up? She kind of shows up out of nowhere. Nobody really knows who She-Hulk is yet. So other than the people that close to her. Um, so it's just like, why would she show up there unless somebody knows about Jennifer Walters and is trying to provoke that? So yeah, so basically, why did she show up? Who sent her? Like, somebody set her up, man. Somebody set her up because she got her ass whooped in like 2 minutes. Not even, it was 2 seconds. So yeah, definitely want to get to the bottom of that. Like, who sent her? Somebody's behind something there. Other than that, I really love the episode. I'm happy that we got that first episode out the way, and it was the origin story. Like I said, I really like that they did that. It was a good choice in my opinion. Because apparently they were going to save it to the last episode, but then they like mixed it in with the first episode, and I think that was a good choice. Because now we can just have fun with it. Now we can just, whatever comes next is, it's the She-Hulk show. We can just have fun. We're expecting some cameos to come in. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Breaking the fourth wall, gonna see more of that. And Tatiana Maslany, I think that she's a great She-Hulk. I kept thinking to myself as I was watching the first episode, like, man, she's playing the hell out of She-Hulk right now. I really enjoyed her performance on that. Can't wait to see more. They've been hitting on these castings as of late, man. Like, I mean, they've always been pretty good with the casting, but going back to even just Jonathan Majors, like as Kang, that's a hit right there. Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight was a hit in my opinion. Um, Iman Vellani was a hit as well. She was a great Miss Marvel in my opinion. I think she's going to continue to be great. I think we may look back on her being like, that is the absolute perfect casting Marvel's probably ever done, in my opinion. And then Tatiana Maslany, I kept thinking to myself, like, and she's really doing well with the She-Hulk. She's acting, right? So, but she obviously gets to have fun with it, and I think that's the fun with this show, is the tone is going to be funny. Like, it's going to be funny. That's kind of what that comic is about. It kind of has that tone where they're very aware of how ridiculous a She-Hulk is, and the show is fully embracing that, and I love it. I know people are kind of sick of the jokes and stuff like that, but I think after She-Hulk we're gonna have Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. So that's gonna be a heavy one, and I expect that tone to be pretty deep and heavy and be pretty serious. So but She-Hulk is exactly how I want it to be, and I'm happy with it. So that's kind of where I'm at. What do you guys think about She-Hulk episode 1? What are we looking forward to the most? Is it the cameos, Jennifer Walters, how she balances the lawyer life and the She-Hulk life, her becoming the superhuman super hero that we all want? Yeah, just tell me what we're looking forward to. How hype are we about She-Hulk? I'm looking forward to it. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. My name is Dennis Smith. This is the Alternate Timeline. Hit us up on social media. It's The Alt Time on both IG and Twitter. The Alt Time. Check out the website as well, thealternatetime.com. It's up and running. We are publishing articles on there, and also we are open to you guys publishing articles on there as well. So if you want to write something, get creative about it, write an article, reach out to me on social media, or reach out to me on the email. It'll be down in the description below. Just reach out and we can get something worked out and publish a piece. I think that'd be kind of cool. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, and we're gonna see you in the next video.